Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final rematch in the 1v1 Practice Championship Series between Marky the Mark Sauce and Zackle Attack Sauce. I've got with me Mitchell Wading Dong on the comms. Mike, what are you thinking about this first round fists?
Well, I am so ready to get this going. It's so good to be with you, and it's so exciting to see these two chuckle fucks get right back at it and chucking up the dukes.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Now, they are ever so close together, and I think... Oh, and Zach tries to get a couple of punches in and doesn't quite land them.
Almost gets the dirty knife throw on the two, but Mark comes back.
No, that was Zach.
With it.
Wasn't that? That was Zach who threw the knife right into the leg. Oh
Totally
no.
caps his knee. That's going to require surgery.
Oh, disgusting. The secondary weapon is the firstendary weapon, or primary, as normal people call it, is the Renetti. But a couple of gentlemen here looks like they have out only their knives and their fists. Now, I will accept knives in a fist battle. Do you think that's fair?
I think that's very fair. I think once you get into grenade, Molotov territory, I think those lines can be blurred a little bit, but now they have a really good idea of where
He's 2 for 2. Zach out knifing Mark when it counts the most. Oh, I didn't even see where that hit, but I heard it in my soul.
Oh man, and I felt it in my butt. That was quite the thought.
Jumping over to Mark's perspective here, we've got I never learned the name of this shotgun, but they're just peppering each other, except Zach with the pistol is up 3-0. This is unprecedented out of the boy.
The pistol play pays off in dividends up on top. Gets some nice pegs off on Mark and takes him down early. Did not have a chance, Mark did.
Now, in the last 2v2 series we did, where you actually participated in the last game, but there was never an opportunity for a flag play. Do you think that these boys are going to play conservatively enough to get a flag play in any of these 1v1s?
Yeah, I think it's going to start happening as Mark sort of develops a strategy going into this. Being 0-3 coming into this game, he's going to need to...
Oh, he takes that one.
Plays like that.
Yep.
Make plays like that to make this work. And given the nature of the 1v1, I think we're going to see at least a bit of hesitation with these. I think they're 40-second rounds. It's not a lot of time that you need to wait, 45-second rounds, to make the flag your friend, really.
True. We're jumping into the crossbow round here, which it gives a distinct advantage to Mark. He is amazing with these one-shot, one-kills, single, and there. I state it, and it happens. I am the prophet, and that's just how it goes.
The prophecy, as it was told, Mark stands above the boxes, sees Zach out of the corner of his eye, and one shot is all it took. That was clean, very clean.
It was really clean. I feel like, Zach hits him and doesn't kill him. That's a surprise to me.
I'm surprised at what weapon it looked like he was using. It almost looked like, I don't know if it was a glitch on my part, but it looked like a couple rounds fired like a gun.
Oh! I think it's a explosive tip.
Okay.
How did? Wait, who?
We're gonna need to get the replay.
I'm gonna need to see another replay of that. I don't know what happened.
Nor do I, but it's at 2-4 now with Zach still pulling ahead. We are getting into the middle game where these boys are really going to need to think about their steps. They're going to want to pull this off.
You're absolutely right. And we're playing with the MP7, and Mark just rips and tears that boy right in half. As you can see, starting low and going up towards the head. Didn't even need to get the headshot.
Mark is on a mission. He is not going to go quietly into that. Good night.
Oh, man. But Zach, after tasting that win in the initial rematch, is really, really wanting this one, but not quite enough in that round.
No, I'm not sure about Zach's positioning on that one. I understand that you want to get ahead of Mark as far as the aiming goes, but you're going to have a hard time when it comes down to those kind of situations. Looking at multiple angles where Mark could peek around a corner, it's just I just don't think the positioning was on his side that time.
I mean, it's all about cover when it comes to the waiting game, and I don't know, but that's a strat I haven't seen before. The constantly zooming in and out. All right, Mark, Mark, got to look at Zach here.
Does have eyes on him. And the Scar is not my favorite weapon of all time. I do not like the sight on this weapon, as it were, but it'll be interesting to see how these two play this.
Now, the Scar is a good weapon at range, and Zach gets stunned here. They're going... Oh, it's going to be a flag. There's going to be a flag on the... I don't know where the flag is, actually. Oh, no, Mark has the... Oh, Mark with the superior deagle play.
That was... Man, they both pull out a pistol for the final battle of that round. I think it's an interesting play. I wonder if they're going to be turning to the same thing in this one. I understand that the Scar's not favorable, but you're going to get a lot more DPS out of that weapon rather than the Deagle.
I mean, absolutely. The Scar is... I like the Scar, but and that's why, because it does do the deeps. DPS on this weapon is nasty, and Mark just ran away with it in the last 4 rounds.
Yep. That's all it was. Mark really got his feet underneath him there, pulled off some shots where they counted. A couple tight ones there too, but Mark pulls it off.
And game number 1, pulling in the boys here. That was tight. What do you guys think?
Can you guys hear me?
We're having some connection issues in the studio.
No, I love every word that Zach is saying here. We'll just skip this part. And we're getting into game number 2 at the Gulag Showers. Mike, talk to me about Gulag strats. What do you think these boys should be doing this game?
Gulag strats. I'm going to be really curious to see who's going to be hanging back on their own territory, especially in the first, I'd say 4 rounds of this are going to really be telltale of who's going to come away with it. Mark, I bet he's going to be playing on that aggressive side. Like that.
Ooh!
And shots fired early right down the center lane. That looked like Mark?
It was Mark, yeah. Whips out the Bezos and absolutely just peppers Zach with all of the bullets that he can spare, which this gun holds a 64 round mag, so you never have to be reloading it.
Plenty of time.
And Zach fires back. Man, superior positioning on this one. Mark playing aggressive and Zach just waiting for him to run into his bullets.
It's another big thing about the positioning on Gulag. I like playing the sides in this one. Middle is a good way to at least get visibility on your enemy early, but I find that most kills are really happening down the side. So Zach with the superior positioning on that last one. Let's see what he does here. Looks like the similar route and gets taken down by Mark.
Really nice pistol play out of Mark. Hits, I think, all 3 shots and then fires a couple of extra just for good measure. But really nice play out of him. They're mounting up on the side, which honestly, I really only see him doing, which gives you a lot more accuracy and stability when you're shooting. And Mark with the smoke right in the middle.
Mark's burning it down. Zach was perfect C4. Oh, I thought it looked better. It looked better throwing into the smoke with the silhouette that we had on Mark.
It did.
Not quite sure where he is yet either. Gets eyes on him. Does he take a shot?
He doesn't.
He remains anonymous.
Yes.
And pulls out these shots. That's exactly right. Zach knew exactly where he was, played the patient game, and it paid off in the long run.
And I think that's what this series and a lot of these 1v1s are all going to come down to, is who sees who first, and then what they do with that information. Because just as I say it, Mark saw Zach first, but Zach heard the shots. Mark guessed the direction that he was going based on his last scene direction, and Zach just whips around, surprises Mark in the middle, and takes him down.
That's the surprise part of it. Mark had what seemed to be a really clear idea of Zach's direction, fully committed to where he thought he was going.
Both of them went to the exact same spot here. These boys are...
Zach had eyes on him first, but Mark plays the ground game and gets the shots off. Puts it at 3-3 in game 2.
That's risky, because when you lay down, you have a smaller target that your enemy has to hit, but your head is the only thing that they hit if they do shoot you correctly. So that's a risky play, but it pays off. And now it's fists. I do love a good fisting. Let's see. Looks like Zach.
As do I.
Zach is at
Zach
69
does
health.
have-
Oh, it's back up to 100.
The dirty stink. The dirty stink.
Oh my God.
Zach turns him around, does the dirty play, and absolutely slices his throat. It is calamari night.
Oh my God, that was beautifully played from Zach. He is going to be real proud of that execution, especially against his arch nemesis, Mark.
That was a clean kill, puts it, he's up 4-3. Oh, Mark gets eyes on him first and takes down Zach, bringing it up to 4-4. This is a tight one, but I like the fisting that's happening out there today.
Man, you can see the anger in that fisting. You can always tell an angry fisting when you see one. And we're on to the Mark II, named after Marky Mark Sauce himself. This weapon is a signature out of the kid.
Man, if Mark can get off the appropriate shots, this can really go either way, honestly. Both of these guys have been relatively similar in the shots that they've taken tonight. It's just going to be a matter of who sees who first and who takes advantage of the opportunity.
Absolutely. And their looks like their tactical is a stim as well. So if they do take one shot and it doesn't immediately kill them, if they have the foresight to grab the stim and plug it into themselves, they could get up to 100 health immediately.
No stim on either side, but Zach gets off the shot and takes down Mark. Playing the aggressive play, wanted to rush him and finish that off, but that is a filthy MK2 shot right into the shoulder.
Oh my God, a disgusting flick out of Zach. I mean, since the first game, I feel like this, he's gotten so good.
Oh, we're going to see if any stim. He does.
There's
He
a
pulls out
stim.
the stim.
Smart guy.
Very smart. That's vigilance.
Mark looks away. He checks his corner, but he looks away.
Seals the deal. And absolutely blows his brains out. That was great positioning, great awareness. A really clean 2 points in a row from 4-4 to put Zach over the top in game 2.
And it's 1-1 after a gulag shower. Wow. What a match.
That was a clean game, but I am feeling dirty.
Oh man, boys, thoughts?
I got thoughts on two specific rounds.
Okay.
One, Zach executed me by teleporting 10 feet and jumping on
I
me.
just caught up to you.
So that
You
was
stopped
literal
and
bullshit.
Turned around
Uh-huh.
to look.
I did not.
And that's when you
I did-
slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
I did not turn around, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to execute me. I was running away from
I
you.
didn't
so
teleport. I
okay.
just chased you.
Mm-hmm.
That's embarrassing.
Anywho, and then the M2 one where you got me, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure that looked way more legit on your screen, but that was horse shit on mine.
The one where he flicked to you, where you were jumping off of the showers?
Yeah, where he shot when he was like 20 degrees aiming away from me and got me anyway.
Yeah, well, for the cheats that Zach is paying for, I hope to see more shots like that.
Mm-hmm,
That's fair.
Must really. You can tell that you're pretty upset about losing both rounds with the Mark II, huh?
It's a fluke. Law of averages.
I'd love for you to explain that to me in our off time someday. Mark, as the big loser, where would you like to play next?
I don't want Hill. I would prefer Bazaar be cool.
Bazaar it is. You want to take us into this one?
Here we go. We're coming up on. All right.
No, it was good.
Hello and welcome to Game 3. We are coming into this one 1-1 between the Zach and the Marky Mark Sauce. lot of heat coming into this one, a lot of ego, a lot of passion. But we're going to see who can balance all of those appropriately and come out with a game 3 win. Matt, what are you going to give me 3 key factors going into this fight here?
Well, the most important factors that have been at play in this 1v1 is A, positioning, B, which could be an A1 steak sauce, the cover that these boys find, and C, accuracy. Now, both of them have shown an incredible. That
is great awareness. That is great job checking all of the points of visibility that you have, and Mark gets the shot right in the skull.
And that's also knowing the map. I'll say there are 4 things at play here for this one and all the games, but this one specifically is knowing where the points are where you can hide. They're going to be playing more conservatively, I think, this game, crouching around a lot more because they are aware of their of the strength of the surprise.
And there you have it. That is another choke point that I found I struggle with, certainly, and I feel like is going to be a really key point of battle in a 1v1 like this. Really strong choke point that Zach just seemed to have superior positioning on.
Well, and Mark was doing the right thing by checking his corners. The thing was that when he was checking that specific corner, there was no reason to have the Mark II out. That is pistol range. So what these guys have to do, and anybody playing this map would have to do, is doesn't. He stops shooting. Why does he stop shooting?
Gotta let those shots ring. Curious how Zach's gonna want to keep playing this out. He's got a little bit of damage that is I didn't realize that health regen in these, but we are back up to full health, and he pulls off the W.
Wow. Mark just keeping a close eye on where Zach is that entire time. Just to finish my point from before, though, is you have to be really heads up about the weapons and the distances that you're choosing. So if you're head glitching here, you keep the Odin out, yes. But if you go anywhere else, Zach having less of an advantage at this point should pull out the Uzi, and they're switching weapons really nicely right now. But that 2 rounds ago, that was Mark's downfall, was having the Mark II out and not the pistol.
And we have seen this game in particular has been played a little bit slower, not in terms of the pace. But as far as the timing of the kills are concerned, a lot of patience out of that round. Totally switched sides of the map, and Mark just got a few more shots off on Zach and took him down.
Well, I think Mark is doing a much better job of tracking where exactly Zach is. What the heck? I don't understand what I just heard or saw there. Both of the boys have their fists out, and Mark unfortunately got face first into a corner.
Game must have clipped.
oh boy, yeah, some lag coming out of Mark there for sure.
Oh man, some dirty punches bashed in his skull a little bit, but we're coming into another round, fists ablazing.
You know, I really do like that these guys have taken on to being more gentlemanly with their, and the stun grenade. That's what does Mark in there. He's not able to turn fast enough, and Zach is able to punch him right in the back of the head into the corner of the door. Oh, that's hard to watch.
A really smart play out of Zach, though, using that to his advantage and then rushing him as soon as he knows it connects. Just well played, well thought out.
It really is. It really was. Now, Mark has his shotgun out, it looks like. Oh, my God. It must be a slug. It's a slug.
Yeah. It sure is.
The long-range shotgun sniper play. Whew.
Wow. That is a powerful shot. Rips him in the shoulder, it looked like, but it still takes him out in one. Let's see if Zach follows suit here. Keeps that gun pulled out. Looks like Mark is going with that advantage, but does not quite see Zach on the positioning. Looked like Mark saw him there. We're going to see if Zach can reciprocate.
Yeah, I feel like he should have seen him there, but based on his movement, it doesn't look like. Because usually when you see somebody, you will snap to where you think they are, even if they are behind cover. And It didn't look like he did that there.
Maybe, well, either way, I'm not going to try to read either of their minds. What I am going to do is wait patiently another 10 seconds to see if this is finally going to make it to a flag play. We have not seen one yet this round. Thinking in my head that these would last on average a little bit longer than the previous, but that flag is out. Mark's got the positioning. Zach sees him.
Oh, both of them whiffed their actually. When the flag.
Oh.
So Mark hit his shot, and Zach whiffed both of his. But Mark standing on the flag as they're both reloading. Neither of them whip out the pistol. Mark has the advantage on the flag, takes the win.
And you'd think, I don't know if I would have thought about this in advance, but on a play like that, you need to be aware that you get like one or two. No, I think with the slug, you only get one shot and you have to reload. So if you miss and you don't get the kill right away, that flag is up, you are pretty much a sit and duck.
Now, Mark is going for the 360 knife play here. Doesn't pay off.
But I love what I'm seeing.
I really
Zach
thought that Zach was going to die there, but has the snap superior aim in another round and keeps his dream of the 1v1 win alive.
And I love to see that. I love to see these matches going to the final bell.
Agreed completely. I like to see them play tactically and slow, but the most fun is when we got stuff like this, where we're just goofing around.
And these guys have knives out. They want it. They are out for blood. Looks like.
Ooh, and Mark, knowing that he had the advantage, takes a win and brings this championship series to 2-1. I guess it's considered match point because we are doing a best of 5.
Well, there were a few silly plays out of me, but Mark played that one pretty well. Let's play Hill next.
Hill.
Oh.
Now you're speaking my language. We'll get right into it, unless Mark, you have anything to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into match 4 here in the 1v1 Championship Series final rematch, the one to take it all. The first series, Mark won. The second series, Zach won. And now Mark is up 2-1 with a chance to take it all.
And that Hill, it's going to be a tough place to do it. I believe last time these two faced off at Hill, Zach took it home. I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, it's going to be a tough one to seal the deal and be confident in every shot that you take. Not an easy map for positioning, but these two have been working on it now they're well over a dozen games together. So going to be interesting to see what shots connect and what's going to really be the difference maker in this one.
I think that positioning and this map this is one of the hardest maps to get right because there are so many angles and so many sneaky spots that you can be. Zach gets a rip off and he gets the second rip right through Mark.
Rip Studwell gets the first shot off, and then all he needs is a little bit of the next one to connect, and he knows he can take it home.
Now, I did like, again, switching between the two weapons depending on the distance you're assuming your opponent is going to be in. And also, we have to remember is that you run a lot faster with the pistol than the shotgun. So if you are trying to reposition, you want to have that pistol out, but be ready if you think your opponent is going to be close. It's always that choice between speed and damage.
That's right. And we know the Magnum is a powerful pistol.
Oh my God. He's trying to line up the headshot. Just get out the shotgun.
Pull out your shotgun.
Oh no! Oh, Zach, why? Why would you do that in an important game 4? Oh,
This is so important for you to win, Zach.
oh, he wanted it so bad, and I don't know what happened. Mark must have heard something because he whipped around and absolutely just secures the kill.
Oh my gosh. And it's Murphy's Law. I mean, at some point, he's got to check all the way around him at some point, right?
Right.
Zach hung around maybe a little bit too long trying to get off the perfect shot, but at a certain point, you just got to let those shots fly.
Yeah, but I think saying a little too long is even generous there because he was there. He had so many opportunities to whip out that shotgun, and these boys are so close together. Switching over to Zach's perspective, he's got out the pistol, which if he can, okay, he does get the kill. Whew. Oh man,
So superior positioning out of Zach now throughout the whole game, but I mean, he could have this up 3-0. I'm going to be talking about it the rest of the game. He could be up 3-0, no problem right now. But you know, that's not often how the cookie crumbles.
I mean, if Zach doesn't win this one, that round is what lost it for him because I'm eternally tilted for it. Now, Mark loves to sit on top of this truck, which gives you absolutely zero cover, but is not a spot where a lot of people check. So,
and it doesn't. The thing is, for me, I don't know how much extra visibility you really get from it. Okay, get eyes on. All right, I take it all back. Mark puts him between his iron sights, and one shot is all it takes to take him out. 2-2 in this game 3-4. Boy.
Now we got our fists out, which is the fastest you can run. Plus, I mean, if anybody's using a pistol during a fist match, you know what that means.
That means I get to unplug your Xbox forever.
Oh, they're both
grenade throw.
Yep. Wait.
Why are you?
Well, this is the second time that Mark has done this. I think he's trying to reposition.
But Mark is scared, turns around. He can't even look Zach in the eye when he's fisting him. But that seems to be most people that I've run into.
Listen, it's understandable, and as upsetting as the words that you're saying are, it's the absolute darn tootin' truth. There's just no buts about it. Wait. There's no way around it.
There's no buts around me. Mark pulls out the Semtex. He's got the pin pulled. He is ready to toss this bad boy, but does not know of Zach's whereabouts.
He's looking.
It came in handy this last match. It played actually a big part in Zach's fisting victory. But we're going to see.
Oh, no.
Ooh, hello, good friend.
He's going for the stick. He stuck him.
No. A good old stick. A good old stick in the fisting round puts it away. Again, a really upsetting sentence, but exactly what happened.
There's literally no other way you could have said that. Now,
literally none.
My question here is, are these boys going to recognize that the FAL here, the FAL, is a single shot weapon? I'm worried that they are going to shoot once, think it's automatic. I guess I had nothing to worry about.
Absolutely not. And eyes on him quickly. Looks like Zach had some superior vision going on through those bushes.
I didn't even see him. I mean, he was outlined on our screen, and I hardly knew that he was there.
It glitched out for me. I was looking at a blank screen.
I turned off my monitor. I don't know what to tell you.
I have no idea what I'm looking at. But anyway, one thing that I find when I am battling out there in the trenches, I don't know if I'm at the point of familiarity with every gun that I know exactly what. That was a nice shot coming out of Zach. Puts it up at 5-3. That was a absolute incredibly important round for him to be comfortable going into this match point at 5-3. Before I get too far into this story, I do want to say oh my gosh, what's the like action of each gun, like whether it's fully automatic or semi-automatic or all those really important things when you go into matches, especially 1v1s. I've messed up on that a couple times, and it has really been my downfall, at least in a few of these. So familiarity is really important, but I think everybody knows that this is an MP5. This is game 4. Zach's up 5-3, and I'm doing a great job watching these two play games.
I think you're doing excellently. What I will say is that we're about to have a flag play, and I believe that Zach has the advantage, except neither of them are running for it.
None of them want it.
Cooking up the grenade. Nothing. It's going to be a draw.
It's going to come down to health. Nobody takes it. The game crashes.
Everybody uninstall. That's it. There's no. We have to stop supporting Modern War. Oh, just kidding. We're getting into a rematch of the last round, which should have been potentially the last round, with Zach on match point. Right here with the MP5 on hill. He's got the better positioning, I'd say. Generally, I like to come to these bushes myself. And Mark is unaware, but it doesn't look like... Oh, he made a sound. This is it. This is it. He does it. He does it, and thank God. Thank God he did that, because if Zach didn't win this game, he would have never lived down that round 2, I think it was, where he just looked at Mark for a half an hour.
It feels like a lifetime ago, but at the same time, I know I'll never forget it. But Zach pulls away with it 6-3, brings it into a game 5. So excited to see how this turns around.
Zach, we were talking a lot about round 2 there. Do you remember what happened?
Listen, I knew. So here's how this 1v1 breaks down. I've got it all figured out. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
You guys obsolete.
Oh, we're gonna... Yeah, okay.
Mark is better mechanically, and I'm just more intelligent. So, I
was about to say, and you heard it here first. We got it recorded, but then you just said nonsense.
So
I just wanted to point out that
knowing full well that I had the advantage, tactically and intelligence-wise.
Mark, you got a rebuttal?
I mean, I just like to give props to both of us for stepping up our game. You know, really taking our game to the next level, thinking outside the box, resorting to those big brain strats.
Mm-hmm.
About it.
Yeah, you stuck me that game.
He sure did. That was nice.
I sure did.
Well, Mark, it's going into game 5, the very final match, where...
Give me Rust. I need redemption.
All right.
Show the world that what happened last time.
I'm feeling it.
Okay, what do you mean another 6-0? I won one round.
Only because I gave it to you.
Well, here we go. This is game 5. This is Zachy Zach. This is Marky Sauce. And we are going into the grand finale of the Practice 1v1 Championship Series. Ooh, man, this is a heavy one. We've seen a lot of good play, a lot of good accuracy, a lot of good shots, a lot of good positioning. But I think what this one's going to come down to is the little mistakes that really make such big differences in games of 6, first 1 to 6. Matt, what are you thinking big picture? What are you going to want to see these boys pull off on this one?
Well, I really liked what they said in the post-game lobby, in that both of them have improved immensely over the course of these 1v1s. But Zach heard him. Oh no, don't shoot him there. Owie.
Ooh, owie.
But both of these boys have improved immensely since even the first 1v1 that they did, and they're learning how the other one plays and adjusting their play to that. So I think it's really interesting seeing how the dynamics ebb and flow throughout these games. Mark, though, playing more aggressive than I would have assumed given the stakes right now, especially down. Ooh! And he brings it to 1-1.
But he does have a happy trigger finger. He's got the eye of the tiger right now. And as soon as he sees Zach, doesn't need the ADS at all, but just lets it bang.
Now, I'm thinking that... Oh, and we got fists. We got fists. I'm thinking...
Fisting early on in this one.
I'm thinking that Mark is playing so aggressively because he feels so comfortable on this map. Oh, man, and they're meeting at the top. I don't know if they told each other... But Zach comes away with it. Mark just not ready for the fisting that he received.
Nah, there were a lot of fists to be had in that one, but Mark just could not take them all. And who can? That's a lot of pressure.
Honestly, and Zach is probably twice the size of Mark easily. And so when those fists rain down, it's over. That's it.
You know what? And Mark's holding out the pistol now, too. I wonder if he just can't take the fisting anymore.
I think that might be it, especially with the high stakes that we're playing with here. Interesting grenade.
But hey, I can't question that decision making. I think this is going to be a flag play. We only got 20 seconds left, and I don't see Zach coming down anytime soon.
No, absolutely not. Now, Mark is in the superior position for the flag, but Zach is getting ready.
He does not have eyes on Zach.
No, he heard him. Well, he should have heard him, but he's getting sneaky.
Now I see Zach is having a little bit of the element of surprise. He might jump down and and he still was holding on to his. Oh, that wasn't his Semtex.
Oh no.
They fight underneath it all.
Listen, I respect that play. Mark could have easily, as Zach just kind of ran and slid under there, Mark could have easily gotten the flag, but I really do appreciate going under there and fisting underneath the oil refinery. And it is the Mark II and the pistol. What do you think is going to happen here? Give me a hot prediction.
Honestly, from all that we've seen, there is a lot of variety in how these two have played these kinds of matches. I think we're going to see one of these going each way. And I think one of the rounds is going to go to Zach, who's going to get pistols off.
Both miss. Mark with the aim. That's what you want to see when you're holding the Mark II. It's not what you want to see from Zach's perspective. But from the outside, that's the type of accuracy that you expect when you got the Mark II in Mark's hands.
And that's how I was going to finish up the prediction. Mark taking away one of these with primary weapon shot. And Zach's going to pull off with his pistol.
Zach's not moving around enough. You got to move around.
He doesn't have out his pistol. I'm trying to Tony Romo this Zach.
Oh, get out your pistol, Zach. Almost. Your prediction, listen, I think your prediction was, although incorrect, was the right play. That is definitely what Zach should have done if he wasn't perhaps under the pressure that he's under. I don't know exactly what's going through Zach's head, but he is down 4-2.
And that very well could be it. Ooh.
And he takes the game, and that is just patience and positioning. Zach waiting for him, and Mark, standing up there. You see most of the map. You see most of the map, and you might be able to catch somebody before they see you, but you're just so exposed up there. There's nothing you can get behind.
And I think each of these boys have been playing up in the jungle gym every single game. I don't know if we've had really a ground fight in any of these, so it'll be interesting to see. Now where that needle tilts as these two try to figure out a strategy going into the second half of this one.
Well, and what's interesting is that they're both keeping their eyes on the refinery because they expect the other one to go up there, just like you were saying. Now, they should have seen each other. They did.
Yep. Mark gets some rips off on Zach. Zach taking the opportunity to get back to 100% health. And he does. He maintains the position and sees Mark. Takes a couple rips, but Mark sees him too and gets some superior aim. Nice ADS. And takes him out.
With the M13, that thing has 0 recoil and just shreds. And it brings us to match point. P90 and the 357. I don't know why you'd ever have the 357 out other than to run fast, which I realized as I was saying it. So, very heads up on Zach to be the first up there. Oh, no.
Oh, and he wants that positioning.
Yes! Yes! That is why you want to get up there fast, and that is why you do not want to use the ladder to get up to the top there. That's just, it's just not worth it.
The ladder is a tough play. It really ties up your hands. And Call of Duty, which kind of makes sense, has not implemented the option to shoot your gun while climbing a ladder.
I don't think so. I think you might be able to get out your pistol, but I've personally never been able to do it. I think you can, but I don't even know what that would look like trying to climb a ladder and hold a pistol at the same time. It's just not really working out in my imagination. Maybe it's the late night. Maybe it's all the liquor that I've had, but I just can't fathom.
Maybe that's our next video. Don't try this at home.
A live action with live ammunition. I love it. Mark is going to camp this flag and wants to win. Honestly, a little dirty. This is a dirty play out of Mark. But Zach is camping the flag
Zach
too.
Zach remains patient.
Oh no! And there it is. Mark waits, is patient, wants the
Very
win,
patient.
and knows that Zach will go for the flag if he's given the opportunity. And Mark comes away with the 1v1 practice championship to end them all.
Wow. A tight one at that. Puts it away 6-4. Couldn't quite get it to match point. But Mark, finishing it up any way that he can just to get the kill off on Zach. Zach has to play to the flag and try to wrap it up as tightly as he can. But not quite enough to do it. What a match. What a game. What a series. So excited to be a part of it.
Now, I respect the play. I respect both of their strategy there. They both knew that this could be the last one, so they had to play safe. They were both looking at the flag and waiting for the other one to make a move. But it was Mark who held back long enough for Zach with, an itchy trigger finger, just really wanting to get the win so that he could bring it to the final round. Goes for the flag first and pays for it. If I were him in that moment, which, hindsight being 2020, I would have let the round draw and go into the next one and see if you can get an advantage there, because he did not know where Mark was. And being at the flag, you have to know that your opponent is looking at the flag. They're begging me to bring them in. So here we go.
Well, I would just like to say that throughout this whole process, I've had so much fun trying to get under Mark's skin and trying to think of new creative ways to insult him, and he has taken them all like a champ. And there's no one that I would have rather lost to. You played great. I think I missed some clutch opportunities in that last match, but I was never expecting to win this anyway. So GG's, and it was a blast.
You push me every day, Zach. I'm a stronger player. Also, in your face! Sorry.
Wow. Man, threw it all away.
What a match. What a series. So good to watch these two duke it out in a friendly manner. Very cordial. I love the way that they handled it. Love the way they played. A few mistakes out there were made, but hey, this is human error. This is Call of Duty. It's a very honest game. Well, I say honest game. We all saw some fishy stuff out there.
Yeah.
Overall, super happy with the way that these two played. Very honestly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, so I won't even try. GG, it was a pleasure casting with you, Mike. You are always
mine.
It was my pleasure.
Before you even say it,
it was.
I had the pleasure.
Give it back, because that's mine.